Oh, you give the best hugs. You give the best little hugs and kisses. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a long time, but I am back with a new video, and I am here to tell you guys all about my Retie experience that I got into Jamaica. So get some water, get some juice, get some chips, and just kind of sit down and relax, and let's jump right into it. So obviously I am smiling and happy, so this is gonna be a good review. Partially, I guess. I don't even know. Is it gonna be a good one? It's gonna be a bad one. Whatever it is gonna be, we're gonna do it anyway. So I went to Jamaica for Mother's Day to spend some time with my mom as well as my sisters, who are all mothers. And while I was down there, I had the grand idea of just getting my hair retightened because, let's be honest, it's a lot of money to retighten our hair. Especially in New York, it's really a lot of money. I'm actually having a hard time finding a loctician right now, and I am stressed. Like, your girl is stressed. So my Retie experience was really good. I cannot tell a lie. It was actually really good. I did not actually go to a hair salon. The loctician came to my sister's house. So I had an appointment scheduled, and when I got to the salon, I believe my appointment was 9 a.m. So I got there at 8:45, and she already had someone in the chair. So when I said to her, oh, I have a 9 o'clock appointment, she's like, oh, I told your sister to come at 10. And I'm like, okay, either way, I still had a 9 o'clock appointment. So I'm like, okay, fine. So then I kind of like went, and I was walking around getting some breakfast and stuff. And then she calls my sister, and she's like, oh, I have to push her back to 11. And I just said to my sister, I'm like, what? So then we continue walking around, and then I was like, you know what? Let's just go like do my COVID test or whatever, because I was almost on my way home. And she calls my sister again, and she's like, oh, can I push her back to like 12:30? So we just like scrapped the appointment completely and found another loctician that was willing to travel. And thank God, she was like, yeah, I'll do your hair for you. And I was like, okay, yay. So yeah, it was a little crazy, but at least I got it done. Now, I will say that the lady came, I don't think she was certified or licensed to do any form of hair, but I do think she's like a dabbler of all things, if you understand what I mean. And at first I was like, I don't really want nobody in my hair. But then at the same time, I was just like, but you need to get your hair done, and if you don't do it now, you're either gonna have to do it yourself, or you're gonna have to get someone else to do it for you, and that's gonna cost you bread that you don't want to pay. So I kind of just like went with my gut. She was really nice. Like, we kind of had like a conversation just because I was trying to feel out her energy. And I just want to know, like, am I the only one, like, when someone's gonna go do your hair or touch your hair or do some part of your body, that sounded weird, but when someone's gonna do something on your body, or like your hair, your nails, or something like that, I try to see if we vibe, you know. Just I try to like have a conversation just to see how they flow, and it was good. So I went ahead with it. Like, there were two downsides that I had, and I think if you follow me on Instagram, follow me here. I was talking about it while it happened. So I mentioned that my two biggest pet peeves were that she did not have the interlocks tool. Like, she actually used like the crochet needle, and I was really worried about breakage in my locks, because I was like, you know, some of my locks are really small, and I was like, that's a really big needle. But she made it work. I'm not gonna lie, she made it work. So no complaints there. Only a couple of them were like mated together, and I think that was when she was accidentally like pushing the needle in. But that's to be understood. Like, I tie my hair up myself. I went to like a professional loctician who was Sister Lock certified, and she tied up a couple of my locks as well. So I wasn't mad about it. And the other thing was, she retightened my hair, and she completed a rotation. So like, whenever I retighten my hair, and I'm pretty sure this is the wrong way to do it, but whenever I retighten my hair, I will do like my full rotation. And then if I can't complete a second rotation What I will do is I will just stop it wherever I am because I don't like my hair tight. She was not that way. Like, she completed the rotation. Like, if she started a second or third rotation, like, she completed it all the way through. Funny enough, it wasn't that tight. And I was like, that's interesting. So it was a little tender, like, following like I think I did it like Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday was a little bit on like I was like, ooh, this is a little tight. But apart from that, it wasn't anything crazy, like, at all. I was very surprised. And she was so professional. For someone who did not have a salon or anything like that, she was so professional. And I loved it. I really loved the experience. It was longer than I anticipated. It took about 7 hours to do my hair. And I was just like, Jesus. I'm like, all this money about to come out my pocket. But honestly, Jamaican prices are nothing compared to New York prices. And sometimes I wonder why it can't be the same way, but two different countries, different economies, different things that you need to live with and all that good stuff. So I guess that is why. I don't know. Whatever. In terms of prices, I have to say it was extremely affordable. I guess you can look at it both ways. Do you guys hear my dog? He's being so obnoxious right now. So I guess you can look at it both ways. I did buy a ticket and go to Jamaica, so technically it was about the same price, but you know what I mean. First thing, up here, whenever I got a retie, it ranged anywhere from like 180 to about 240. And in Jamaica, the lady, she seemed so shy when I was like, okay, how much is that gonna cost? She's like, I'm going to charge you $4,000. And I was like, $4,000? That's like $40, guys. Like the currency exchange or the exchange rate, it's about 40 US dollars, if not less, depending on the value of the dollar. Right? So I ended up just giving her 50 US because I was just like, lady, you stood in my head for 7 hours and you are charging me $40. Why don't you take an extra 10? You know, go buy yourself something nice. I felt it was price-wise, I cannot complain at all about my retie, and I cannot complain about the service that I got either. I cannot say like, oh, hey, when you go to Jamaica, if you need your hair retightened, go to this lady, because she does not have a salon, which is unfortunate. But I just wanted to let you guys know that that is an option. Like, maybe if you go on vacation and the country is like, their currency is cheaper than the US currency, then maybe you can get your hair done. I just really wanted to share that experience just to say, like, you know, don't be afraid to try new things, especially if you vibe with the person. Like, I'm not saying to go do something and be like, you told me to go somewhere and make someone else do my hair and they ruined my hair. Like, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, look at the person's work. If they have like an Instagram page or they have photos of what they've done previously, you can look into that and just ask around and just say, hey, do you have locticians around, and blah, 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 whatever, just to like get that information and see if you get your hair done. But I have no complaints. I think it was a really good decision. I wish I kind of lived closer to Jamaica, because I probably would just buy a ticket and go get my hair retightened. But like I said, no complaints. I didn't take any videos or any pictures, but you know, no complaints here. No complaints. Nothing. Nothing. She owes me nothing, okay? But that is it for this video, guys. I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, don't forget to leave them down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.